Happy February 1st, you guys. I am so excited to be back. I've got a thrift haul for you today, so let's go ahead and get started. Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel, Showgirl on the Go. I am Sweet D, your booty bruja, and if you're new to this channel, welcome. I hope you find something you like here. I am a dance instructor, a dance performer, and a wellness specialist for the dancing body. But I like to throw in a couple things here and there, like today's episode of Sweet Swag. I have been on kind of a break, but also behind the scenes working really hard on getting my online studio up and going, which launched on January 17th. So if you want to go check that out, it is super brand new. I don't have too much content up there yet, but I will be releasing new routines every Friday from now until forever. That is bodyandbooty.com. All those links and things will be down below. And today, like I said, we have a thrift haul. So a couple weeks ago, I went to Colorado to visit a friend of mine that I hadn't seen in a long time, and we did some mad thrifting, and it was a lot of fun. I found some really cool things, and I wanted to share it with you guys today. So this is gonna kind of be a short video. I tried to get on here for January and do the whole like New Year's thing, but dang, that month got away from me, and I woke up today and I was like, wow, it's February 1st. We got a blizzard over the weekend, so it is still snowy white outside, so I've been kind of snowed in for a couple of days and just trying to live that Rhode Island life. This is all new to me, being from Texas and living in places like San Diego and Hawaii where we don't get snow like this. So it's been kind of neat. So yeah, let's get started on my Sweet Swag haul. Okay, so we went to a couple of different thrift stores when I was there. We did something called ARC, and we went to 2 ARCs, and then the next day we went to a couple of antique type stores because I was looking for something specific, which I actually found. I was so excited when I found it, and I'll tell you a little bit about that later. But let's do the clothing first. So we had piled so many clothes into our shopping carts, like kind of like, oh yeah, woohoo, but like just chunking them into our shopping cart, like not really even thinking. And then we kind of sorted through them later. And I ended up with 4 pieces. Yeah, 4 pieces of clothing. Things like it didn't fit quite right. Like I've got really broad shoulders. So even though it was like, around my size, putting it on, getting it on that back, area where you might hulk out. That was my problem. So a lot of the tops were a little tight fitting just because of my broader shoulders. Some of the pants are really weird with me. I don't get it. I'm a plus size person, but like a little like smaller on top and larger on the bottom. So I have 2 different sizes going on when it comes to clothing, swimsuits, lingerie, whatever you want to call it. I just got 2 different sizes going on. So when it comes to pants, they have to fit just right. And thrifting pants is really hard for me. And I had about 5 or 6 pairs of pants in my shopping cart, but none of them fit right. They were either too short in the length because I am 5'8", too low in the crotch. I don't know why, like plus size pants for some reason have a low crotch. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that, but that's kind of another problem. Like if they fit well everybody else, for some reason the crotch like hangs down to my knees. The thighs, like sometimes it fits everywhere else, but the thighs, they do save lives, but they don't fit into pants very well. So yeah, they have to be right in all the places for me, and thrifting pants is really difficult. So unfortunately, I didn't find any pants, but I did find some super cute tops. So I'm going to show you. So I've been looking for a sweater dress. I've kind of had a sweater dress in my Fashion Nova cart for a while. Everything's on sale right now because I guess we're heading into the spring, even though it's snowy snow outside and very cold. But I found this sweater dress. Super adorable. I'm going to pair it with a belt. And at the end, I don't know if I mentioned it in my intro, but at the end, I'm going to do some looks with these, kind of like 2 different ways to wear all of these clothes, kind of like maybe a casual look, maybe more dress up look. So this for sure I'm going to pair with a belt. I've got a couple of belts coming in from Fashion Nova that I got on sale. And yeah, I think this would pair super cute with some knee-high boots, maybe even some thigh-high boots. I can't remember how long this goes down on me. I think it goes to my knees. I think, if I can remember correctly from trying it on. But I think it still would look super cute with some knee-high boots. Maybe some sneakers. I don't know. I'm going to play with it, and I'll show you guys at the end. So this is a turtleneck sweater dress, and I got it for $9.99. I think that was one of my most expensive pieces that I got. And I got this purple blazer. Oh my gosh. Like, I saw this and I was like, had to have it. It's a little cropped. It's not like super cropped, but it is shorter than like a regular blazer. It's got the shoulder pads in it, which I haven't figured out if I want to take them out or not. What are y'all's thoughts on shoulder pads? I need to know. I am so at like a 50-50. Like, sometimes I want to pull off the very, retro 80s look with them big old shoulder pads, and then sometimes, because my shoulders are so broad, it makes me look like a football player when I have like the shoulder pads. So I don't know. These are actually sewn into the jacket, so I'd have to like rip them out. And like some that are just kind of like stitched in and you can easily rip them out, but these look like they're sewn in. So, don't know. Still don't know about the shoulder pads, but I got this for $4.99. And I was so excited that it fit me. Blazers are another thing that are a little wonky on me, like pants. This one, oh my gosh, I love the print on this. It is a mock turtleneck, it looks like. And it's got these like super cute little puffy sleeves. And I'm picturing this with either some tight-fitting capri pants or some wider-legged, like more business-like pants. And I have both, I believe. I know I have the wide-leg pants, but yeah. So this one I got for $3.99. And this actually is my favorite piece out of all of them. It was literally the last thing I grabbed before we went to the dressing room. I don't know why I grabbed it. I don't know why it caught my eye, but I just seriously just like picked it up right off the rack as I was going to the dressing room, and it is my favorite piece. So it's big old turtleneck. It's kind of loose. I think it's called a cowl neck. I'm not sure with the fashion terminology. It's more like a vest, right? So it's got like these open, kind of baggier sleeves on the side, and it's got buttons that you can open them and either wear it completely open or have it buttoned up. And I picture this with either some jeans and some knee-high boots, or I'm thinking I'm going to teach in this, one of my routines, knee-high boots with just a leotard underneath. And that's it. So you can see the leotard from the side. Get like a little peekaboo sneak peek going on there, and then you just have like the comfiness of the rest of it. So yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite pieces, and I'm looking forward to dressing that up in all sorts of ways. I didn't tell you how much I got that for. I got this for $7.99. So yeah, and it's so cozy too. Loving it. So those are the 4 clothing pieces I got. So I'm going on to accessories now. I'm going to start off with a random one that I found. I don't want my pieces here. A random one that I found, and I was so excited because I actually have one half of these, and when I saw these, I was like, oh my god, now I can have a full set, and then an extra piece. So there are these little pineapple salt and pepper shakers. One says Aloha and the other one says Hawaii. And it looks like the Aloha one is a little cracked, and I got glued back together, but that's okay because this is the one that I already have. I lost the other one. I swear I got them in a set, but for some reason I cannot find the Hawaii one to save my life. So the Aloha one's just been sitting on the table so lonely. But now I have them, and I'm so excited that I have the set now. So that was just like a super cheesy find that I was excited about and like not planning on getting houseware, but I found it, so I got it. I got a couple of pieces of jewelry, which I'm pumped about. Jewelry, I have a love affair with jewelry that dates back to gosh, 6 years old. I love costume jewelry. I love gaudy jewelry. Like, the bigger, the better, the gaudier, the better. Like, that is what I love. So I got this bracelet. It gives me 60s vibes for $3.99. I don't have my glasses on, so I apologize if I get right up in the camera because I'm just trying to make sure that you guys can see it because I can't see it. I have these today. Side note, I have these glasses today, but because the light glares off of them, it's all like reflecty and I can't really like see that well with them, and I don't like the glare of the glasses. So that's why we're doing that today. Anyways, back to a regularly scheduled program. So I got this bracelet for $3.99, 60s vibes all day. I'm like slowly building up kind of like a 60s vintage collection, little by little. Earrings, bracelets, necklaces, things like that. I got this rhinestones bracelet. Again, this is kind of like going into my showgirl pile. This one I got for $12. This might be my most expensive piece out of everything. But I just loved it. I loved how just glittery and shimmery it was. I've got a couple of other thick bracelets that I want to add this to. And some earrings, some like rhinestone earrings, just like super showgirl sparkle vibes. So I saw that and I was like, oh yes, adding it to the collection. My friend actually spotted this. It was in a case up front. And I mean, pink is my favorite color on the planet, supplemented by purple and red, but pink is my favorite color. And I'm going to do a photo shoot in this soon. I don't know what, but it's going to be pink and fabulous. This, I actually was, we did a photo shoot in Colorado because my friend and her friend are kind of collaborating on a up-and-coming business together for photography and high fashion. So I thought I was going to shoot in this, but it turns out I didn't. So I took the price tag off of this. So I believe this was, I don't know now. I think this was $6.99 if I'm not mistaken. I feel like, oh, maybe it's in here. Ooh, it is in here. Haha, $6.99. Yeah, so that was $6.99 for that necklace. And then one more necklace I got was this black, gold, and pearl kind of long. I forgot I had my hair in today. And I love long necklaces. I love layering long necklaces, pearls, gold, rhinestone. I mean, you name it. I just like love layering them. And I have a lot of long necklaces that this would pair beautifully with. So I'm super excited that I found that as well. And I think that's it for jewelry. Oh, I am missing one thing. I bought a little beanie with a pom-pom on top of it for my son. He's been wanting one. Every time I drop him off at school, he's like, oh, look at everybody with the pom-pom beanies. I want one. And I was like, I'll get you one. And as soon as I walked into one of the arcs, there was one right in front of me on one of the end caps. And I took it and I got it for him. And that was $4.99. And it's like a little kind of blue-green beanie with a little white pom-pom on top, and it's super adorable, and he was so excited when I brought that home to him. Well, that's $4.99. I wanted a purse, so I'm so glad I found this. So check that out. I love tiny purses, which is why I got a tiny phone. I have a Samsung Galaxy flip phone, and I absolutely love this because I have so many tiny purses. And this fits beautifully right in there. And I used to have a Note. Do they even make Notes anymore? I don't even know. But that thing was so huge. It didn't fit in anything. I even had a hard time putting it in regularly sized purses. But ever since I got that flip, I have been parading my tiny purses around everywhere. Because no matter what purse I used, I always had my purse and I always had to carry my phone because it never fit. But with that flip, tiny purses forever. So I snagged this one, I think at the second arc we went to, and this one was $8.99. I had a red one in my hand too, but it was a little bit like too scratched up and dirty for me. I didn't think I could get any of the stains and stuff out of it, and it was like a kind of like a rectangle purse, and it looked like a corset. It had like all this beading and trimming on it that made it look like a cute little corset. But like I said, it was a little too damaged for me. So usually I can work with things, I can restitch, I can clean them up pretty well, but that one just looked like a little bit too damaged. So I didn't get it, but it was super cute. I got this really beautiful jewelry box for my vanity. I had, look, it's pink on the inside. I mean, how could I not? How could I not? And it's velvet. And I think it's going to make a beautiful addition to my vanity. My vanity is getting busy. Like it is, I'm running out of room. I told my husband, I was like, I'm going to need another vanity space. And he's like, what? I'm like, well, I mean, I'm accessorizing it so much. I'm just kind of running out of room. So I was like, okay, I'll compromise for like an extra shelf, like a little like side table or something. But he just rolls his eyes at me. It's fine. And last but not least, well, I guess this is, yeah, my vintage compact. So I saw one of these on Instagram through a vintage store that I used to go to in San Diego. And it was so adorable. I loved everything about it. It was about $78, I think, is what she was selling it for. So I went on a mad hunt because I wasn't sure if she was displaying the items for sale, like for shipping, or if it was just for sale, like in the local San Diego area. I wasn't too clear on that. But I started, searching online and vintage, like OfferUp and Facebook Marketplace and things like that for something similar. I found a couple of things, but nothing like what I was specifically looking for. And I knew it was going to be a challenge because it is a vintage thing. And they make so many different types of these, but I was looking for something specific and I was holding out for it. And the very first antique store we went to, I turned to the right, and inside the case was this. And I immediately ran over to the case and I was like, can I take a look at that? She's like, yeah, I just got it from an estate sale. And I was like, oh my God, yes. So one side has the mirror. It has a comb. It has, excuse me, a place for powder and a place for lipstick. So the lipstick is missing because I currently have it in the freezer because I'm going to take out the old lipstick and replace it with a new lipstick. And so I'm trying to freeze the lipstick to make it easy to come out so there's like a big old mess. And same thing with the powder here. It's an old powder pan in there. So I'm going to replace that as well. Woo! I just have to find one that fits. It's a pretty good square there. So just have to find a pan that fits. So that's one side. So we got our priority, our makeup, priority on one side. And on the other side, we have for the wallet. So one's, cards, cash, whatever. And then I am imagining cigarettes would go on this side, which I don't smoke, but I might put I don't know yet. There are some herbal cigarettes I've been looking at getting for just like calm and sleep and meditation and things like that. So maybe I can put those in there. Not sure yet, but yeah. And it comes with the little cute strap and $27. Can you believe that? $27. And this is like my favorite of the haul. And I mean, I can't imagine just like taking this and being like fine for the night. But I guess back in the day they did. I don't know. But it's a cute vanity piece. Like I said, I am like making my vanity all sorts of cute. And this would be just a super cute addition to my vanity as well. So now I'm going to do a couple of different looks with some of the the clothing that I got. I might add the jewelry, I'm not sure, but I'm just particularly focusing on the tops that I got. So I hope you enjoy, and yeah, let's do it. Okay, there you go. I hope you guys liked all the looks that I did, and go ahead and drop in the box below if you have any suggestions on what else I can pair with these looks, or what your favorite thrift looks are, what's like what you go hunting for, you know what I mean? Like my friend, when we go out, she's always on the hunt for jeans. Like she's got so many jeans. I'm like, how can you get more jeans? But she is always on the hunt for jeans. She is always on the hunt for blazers. So she's got a lot of those too. So tell me what your favorite thrift finds are in the comment box below. And let's be friends. All my socials and everything is down below, as well as my website for you to check out the online dance studio. There's so much more coming, so please stay tuned. And I think that is it, you guys. So thank you so much for this episode of Sweet Swag with Sweet D. And I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.